everyone! I'm the Mighty Blues, and welcome back to Xenoblade Chronicles. Last time, we finally reunited with Fiora. We also reunited with Ryan and Charla as they got separated from the group, so has Dunban, Melia, and Riki. We're in unknown territory, and in this episode, we're going to be continuing to explore in hopes of finding the other three party members. And I'm going to be completely honest, I am so excited to be going through this area. I was actually humming this song while I was making breakfast before this recording. That's how excited I am. I love this area. It is so good.
What is it?
I can hear something.
What? I can't hear anything.
Maybe our sense of hearing isn't strong enough.
Low sounds. More than one. Watch out! Something's here!
Friends stop for Riki. Oh, Riki very hungry, and Riki sleepy. If Riki not rest now, Riki not keep going.
Well, we can't have that, can we? We'll rest here before going any further. Melia, do you need to rest?
I am fine.
Good. Break time.
What's this?
Here upon Riki have big fight with fish. Riki win. Grilled fish taste yum yum. Dunban eat too.
I thought you said you couldn't move if you didn't rest.
Oh, Riki very tired. But Riki very hungry too.
How considerate of you.
Riki not understand Dunban.
Don't try to hide it. You realized Melia was lagging behind. She would never admit how tired she was. That's the real reason you asked.
Now that's good fish. Even in this strange place, at least the fish tastes like it should.
Riki glad Dunban like yum yum fish.
Yeah, thank you.
Melia is tired, but Riki tired too. And Dunban not look happy.
What's this? Am I that transparent?
Riki want to hear Dunban's story. Riki listen carefully. For Riki is the hero born.
I'm not sure what that's got to do with it. Well, seeing as you're here, I'll tell you.
Yeah! Riki listen.
I have a sister. Her name is Fiora.
Riki know. She wears silver armor. Shulk look everywhere for her.
Indeed. Shulk and Fiora, everyone knows they like each other. But they're just not ready, I suppose. They're the perfect match, but if they don't hurry up and tell each other...
Even Riki know that.
I suppose everyone does. But now Fiora has become... something else.
She forget Shulk. She forget Dunban too.
She did. But Shulk won't give up that easily. Knowing that he's out there looking for her fills me with hope. I just wish I was there with him.
Dunban take care of them. Dunban watch over Shulk. Dunban watch over Fiora. That is all a daddy pawn can do. Riki make mistake. Dunban not daddy pawn.
Well, I am her older brother.
But just like daddy pawn, watching over family. Same watch over. Dunban do what he must.
Huh. Who would have thought it? I never imagined I'd be getting such advice from you.
Riki have big family of little pon. Riki raise and say goodbye to many little pon. Riki knows some things.
You can say that again. I had you all wrong.
It doesn't look like the others are here.
Unfortunate. I hope everyone's safe.
Everyone's safe. Everyone's strong.
Riki is right. It is simply a matter of when we will happen across them.
Everyone landed in the same area. They have to be around here somewhere.
Friends, look here. Riki find it yesterday when Riki goes scouting.
I wonder where this pipe leads.
Go, go! Riki has feeling Shulk and friends are on other side.
Feeling? Well, I'm willing to give your knock-on instinct a try.
As am I. The pipe it is.
I need to say something. I feel like everyone who has played this game all says the same thing when it comes to that cutscene. They really should have put more love and care into Riki. Like, he's such a good character. Like, he really does have some knowledge and he is somewhat mature. I mean, he seems like a really good father. To the point that he's able to give Dunban fatherly advice. Granted, yes, Dunban is not an actual father, but you get what I mean. Riki's actually able to help him figure things out a little bit when it comes to Shulk and Fiora, as Dunban really is like the adult figure. And that's something that's really not dwelled upon in the overall story. Sure, it's shown off in Heart for Hearts, but like, that's it. Speaking of Heart to Heart, we can actually do this one. I'll have to come back to it. I actually didn't know we could do that one. Yeah, I feel like everyone says that when going to that cutscene. Like, Riki really deserved more love and attention in the story because, like, he very much goes through the story being, like, the dumb, like, almost Choo-Choo-like character. And I don't say that lovingly. I love Choo-Choo, but let's be honest, if you played Xenogears, you can admit Choo-Choo does literally nothing. They are a worthless party member. Now again, not saying Riki is worthless, far from it. But there are a lot of people who see him that way.
A village in a place like this?
Melia!
Shulk!
Guys!
You're all right!
Yeah! And we found Fiora.
Dunban!
Fiora? Do you remember me?
Sorry if I made you worry.
It's all right. I'm just so glad you're alive.
Oh, dear brother.
Shulk, is that your childhood friend?
Yeah.
Congratulations. I'm glad she is safe.
Thank you. I couldn't have done it without you.
But how did you all get here? And what is this place, anyway?
These people helped us.
Huh?
This is their home.
Your surprise is understandable. We are the Machina, the people of Mechonis.
Machina? You mean machine people?
You look as if you have many questions. But please, take a look around our village first. We will talk after that. I will be waiting in front of the building we call Junks.
Now we could walk around and talk to people, which I actually do want to do that, as we're in a really new area. Again, we're on the Mechonis. There are people on the Mechonis. I want to talk to them. Interesting. But I also have a couple other things that I want to talk about. On the topic of Choo-Choo in Xenogears, yes, I am going to make more comparisons to Xenogears when it comes to Xenoblade, as I've often noticed this whenever going through the Xenoblade games. Xenoblade 1 has the most similarities to Xenogears, and in my opinion, Xenoblade X has the most comparisons to Xenosaga. But then when you get to Xenoblade 2, that's when it's the most original story in my eyes. And so I actually think it's a lot of fun making all of these comparisons, especially to those who have never played it. Because I know so many people who have played Xenoblade, but not Gears or Saga. Wait, I know there are more people I can talk to, right? Come on, there are more people I can talk to. There we go.
Welcome.
So I like making these comparisons all the time. And the big comparison that I've actually noticed, especially in the last cutscene, I never realized it until now, but Melia has a lot of similarities to Margaret from Xenogears. She's royalty, she's got a similar design, she's the one with the biggest affinity with the Napon character, aka Riki, which is the most similar to, oh, come on, don't tell me I have to... Really? Which has the most comparisons to Choo-Choo. So, it makes sense that Margaret and Melia would actually have some similarities. Which also makes it implied that Callian is mostly connected to Bart, and I don't like that. But that's also because I'm a massive simp for Bart, so, and I'm not a simp for Callian. There are definitely other Xenoblade characters that have comparisons to Bart. I'm just making that connection because Bart and Margaret are related. I actually don't think they're brother and sister. I believe they're cousins. I could be wrong. Anyways, now that we've gotten all of that Xenogears talk out of the way, let's talk to Lanata. You're back. Have you finished looking around the village? Then I'll answer your questions. Where should I start? Let's listen to Lanata.
So, are you Mechon?
In one sense we are, and in another we are not. It is a fact that the weapons you call the Mechon were created by our civilization. However, we were born from the Mechonis. By your understanding, it would be correct to say that we are the same as Mechon.
A form of mechanical life born of the Mechonis. Is that correct?
From our perspective, you are forms of organic life born of the Bionis.
Life born of the Mechonis. So there is life here, just like on Bionis.
Explain to us why you invaded our world. What did we ever do to you?
I understand your feelings, but please, there is much yet to tell you.
Dunban, please hear her out.
But...
These Machina, they're good people.
Fiora?
You do not look fully functional.
Ever since she was given this body, she hasn't been feeling too good. but we honestly don't know what to do.
Do you mean to tell me you are not Machina? Why didn't you tell me sooner?
I'm okay. Really.
Nonsense. I am a doctor. Do not worry. I specialize in people in your situation. Just as I thought, you were transformed into a face unit. You are experiencing a functional breakdown in multiple locations. I will take her to my laboratory. The Chief will answer your questions. He is waiting for you in Junks.
For us?
We will speak later.
Shulk, I'm...
Fiora.
Don't worry. I'll keep an eye on her.
Thanks.
Huh. He's massive.
I get a kick out of seeing people's faces every time.
We were told that you were waiting for us.
That's right. I've been waiting a long time. Waiting for you to accept my request.
Request?
But first, let me ask. The sword the young man is holding, is that the Monado?
It is.
And the destruction of the fortress on the sword, was that your lot's doing?
Yes. Although unfortunately we were unable to stop Egil.
Egil?
Do you know him? He claims to be the leader of Mechonis.
This Egil that you fought is one of our people. He's my son.
Your son?
Actually, my request is about him as well.
Ah.
I want you to kill Egil.
Dearest Homs and Nopon representatives, my humble gratitude for accepting our invitation. I am Kallian Antiqua, Regent of the High Entia.
We all know who you are. You High Entia have kept yourselves safe, remaining spectators to our destruction. Why call upon us now?
As stated in my invitation, it is our intention to form an allied force from the peoples of Bionis, with which we will confront Mechonis.
Look at you. One little scratch and you're already crying for help.
I cannot deny this. The attack did serve as the catalyst, but the fact remains that things have changed.
When we needed help at the Battle of Sword Valley, our cries were ignored. Give me one good reason why we should bother. Huh?
I understand your anger. Our selfishness was inexcusable. However, please hear what I have to say. Listen to why our stance has changed.
Stop talking if you like, but no promises we'll stick around to the end.
We High Entia were mistaken. We believed that if we were attacked by the Mechon, our power alone could repel them. But a brave group of young heroes showed us the error of our ways. When the Mechon descended upon Erith Sea, Shulk fought with a courage I have never seen. I was most surprised to see that this group was comprised of different races. Homs, Nopon, High Entia. Although different, they trusted one another as friends. As just one inhabitant of Bionis, I desired to... No, I felt compelled to become strong like them.
Their strength came from the Monado. Bravery only gets you so far in this world.
Then you will not join us?
Hold your horses, son. I said they didn't win with bravery alone, but they wouldn't have got far without it. All right. You can count on our help.
The Nopon will join too. The Hum-Hum and Bird people are friends of the Nopon. We will fight together.
Dixon, are you leaving?
Yeah. It's just I felt this sudden pain in the neck.
Is that your response?
Don't go jumping the gun there, Prince. I'll leave the colony's forces with old Atharon here. You can use them however you want. I've got somewhere I need to be.
Might I ask where?
A battle's more than just a head-on assault. The sooner you realize that, the better. I better go and remind Shulk and all.
So you know of their whereabouts?
I told you. I've got a pretty good idea.
Dixon!
Yeah?
If you should meet Shulk...
What?
I have something I want you to tell him.
You want us to kill your son? That is no small request.
There are hardly any of us Machina left on Mechonis. Back when the Bionis and the Mechonis were fighting, the Bionis almost completely wiped us out. I suppose the Bionis just didn't want us around. Lady Mayneth fought the Bionis for us. In the end, the two Titans wounded each other and entered a deep slumber.
Who was Lady Mayneth?
The creator of Mechonis. You could say that she is the Mechonis itself.
You talk like you saw all this. Ain't this all just an ancient myth?
I know I look young, but I'm actually quite old. I saw the whole thing with my own eyes.
You can't be serious.
The people of Mechonis must have a longer lifespan. Just like we High Entia live far longer than Homs.
I get that, but he can't have lived that long.
But why do you want your son dead? From what you've told us, I would have thought you'd want us to destroy the Bionis rather than kill your own son.
Egil was a brilliant young man. Clever, strong, and kind to the less able. But he never forgave the Bionis for what it did, and he swore to take revenge.
So he wants to do to us what the Bionis did to the Machina?
Correct. Egil is trying to eradicate all innocent life on Bionis. He has to be stopped.
Didn't you ever try to stop him?
We tried once. A lot of people were killed. He's blinded by revenge. Even Lady Mayneth herself couldn't convince him to stop.
Where is Egil now?
Most likely the Mechonis capital. He's trying to restore its former glory all by himself.
I feel sorry for him.
Oi! What are you talking about? Did you forget what he did to us?
I haven't forgotten or forgiven. But Egil's clearly suffered a lot in his life. You don't feel any sympathy at all?
All I know is, this stinks. Who cares what he's been through?
Rind!
I understand about Egil. But why us? You should be aware that Shulk's sword, the Monado, has the power to destroy Mechonis weaponry. It's said that it was once the sword of the Bionis. Doesn't the very sight of it make you quiver?
Zanza.
Huh?
Oh, just talking to myself. If you're gonna kill Egil, you'll need all of that sword's power. That's how strong Egil is. But enough talk. You must be tired. Take your time and think it over. Until the young lady's treatment is finished, feel free to spend time in our village.
She has done well to survive such injury.
What do you mean? Is she sick?
Since you seem to have knowledge of Hom's medicine, I'll explain it like this. I'm afraid she's had several of her organs removed. Am I correct in assuming she was configured to operate inside a Mechon?
That's right.
She has been transformed into a Mecon's central nerve unit. Her blood can now circulate through a Mekon's components. How? I believe her immune system is now configured for compatibility with the Mechon. That's why her strength has depleted.
But you can treat her, can't you? Please.
Of course. Even as a Machina doctor, I cannot turn a blind eye to this butchery. With our equipment, she will regain her strength, but she will be stuck with this body. I cannot restore her flesh and blood Hom's body.
That's okay. I don't want to be a burden to Shulk. I don't care if I have a machine body. Just make it so I can fight beside him.
Fiora, leave it to me. If that is your wish, I'll do my best. I must implant a new circulation system for her immune functions. But we have one problem.
A problem?
I don't have a piezoelectric unit, which is required to control such a system. As long as she remains on this bed, the life support machine can compensate. But to move around freely, she must have the piezoelectric unit. The same unit is used in Mechon, so if you were to find some Mechon parts...
But where?
Well, outside of the village at the base of Digit 5, there's a beach. Debris from above washes the shore there. You might be able to find one among the Mechon wreckage.
We'll take a look. The beach at the base of Digit 5, right?
Yes. It gives off a faint red glow, so it might be easier to find at night.
According to Lanada, the only way to treat Fiora is by building a circulation system. You need to find a piezoelectric unit to control the system. We've got our next story objective. And... do we actually have quests available? There are some quests available. However, not entirely sure if I want to accept them right now. Yeah, I think I'm gonna pass on some side quests right now. I actually want to do some more story stuff in a bit. Reason why is I actually want to have Fiora fresh and fit, so that way we can actually start using her.
Yes.
As, that's kind of one of the things that I've been waiting on. Yeah, we're definitely going to... any other... nope? Okay. Yeah, so I definitely think we're going to take care of Fiora's quest first. As, yeah, I want her to be the priority. Now, I also want to reassess the party as... oh, hey! Affinity with Fiora. That's right. Oh, and Shulk already... wow. And alright, cool. Shulk and Ryan are already on their last skill branch. Huh, was not expecting that. But I'm gonna reassess the party because we actually are down 2 party members. We don't have Fiora, nor do we have Sharla, which means healing is going to be an issue. Alright, ultimately decided to go in with Melia, Shulk, Dunban. Melia because, well, she's my favorite character, so I want to play as her. Shulk because, well, he deals extra damage against Mechon, and also Monado Enchant as... Dunban doesn't have an anti-Mechon weapon anymore. Melia does, so we don't need to worry about her. I'm actually not too worried about healing, as I thought about putting in Riki, but I'm gonna go in with this because I'm trying to boost affinity. That was another thing I was trying to consider was affinity. I easily could have went with Unga Bunga team, but chose against it because affinity. That really is the reason why. So we're gonna go in with this team and hope things go well. But I also don't think we're gonna be doing too much fighting. As again, I really want to wait until we can get Fiora. But yeah, I hang on. Did I? No, okay. For a second I thought I saw unique monster. But also considering the fact that we can't really get that many quests right now, I don't think it's really that worth it to fight unless enemies are going to be coming after us. Which they very clearly might be. Yeah, alright. This will be a good test of this party. Wow, I was not expecting you to get a location during a fight. That's awesome. Yeah, no, this fight seems... Yeah, no, this party seems good. This actually seems good. If you can't tell, I also lowered my levels as, yeah, we were very over leveled. Don't need this chain attack, but I'll gladly do it for Affinity. Woo! Gold chest!
Not bad at all. Cool. Let's keep this up.
Ooh, wait, art book? Wait, art book? Who got the art book? Ryan did. Yeah. So moving forward, getting gold chests from certain enemies will offer the opportunity to get level 10 art books. Not entirely sure which enemies. I'm actually not sure if I'm even going to go grind for that, but just know some enemies will drop level 10 art books moving forward. So if you're looking into grinding that out, actually let me know. Let me know. If you're someone who wants to grind that stuff out, I don't even know if I'm going to. I might during this LP. I'll have to do some research off screen to see if it's worth going after. But, if you guys actually want me to, like, start compiling lists of enemies whenever we get to areas that may have level 10 art books through gold chests, let me know. Please let me know in the comments. I may start compiling that. So long as people are interested, because that's information that no matter how many playthroughs I've done, I have not actually bothered to research it. But I want to head on over here, as we're actually close to our destination. I knew this quest wasn't really that tough, which is why I just wanted to focus on it. And believe me, I know some people may be thinking like, oh, thank God, all the side questy stuff is over. No, trust me. We've been focusing a lot on story because this is a very story-heavy part of the game. Once things start to slow down, we'll be focusing on quests again. But I want to make sure Fiora is fit and ready, and we've got our full party first before we do anything like that. I apologize for cutting out all of these fights. Really, truly, I'm just humming mechanical rhythm as I'm... Oh, hang on. What level were you? I don't know, but I'm upping myself to level 60, because that's... I'm actually really liking that we're getting to a point where our max level is on par with the unique monsters we're fighting. It seemed like for the longest time, our levels were way too high. And we're actually to a point where, nah, we're doing okay. We're actually getting there. Okay, what are you? 58. Yeah, we're good. You know what? I actually want to get into this fight and kind of hope that it joins the fight. Because it probably will, right? Come on, buddy. Yep, there you are! It's almost as if I know these things. I'm not going to fight you just... Actually, no, I am. I am going to fight you. I'm going to fight you now. Are you immune to break? You are not. But do you have a spike? That is the question I would like to ask. You do not have a spike. Interesting. But hang on, guys, what are you doing? We don't need to fight those enemies. We're good. We have the unique monster. What? It's fine. Okay. I'm not sure if I appreciate you using Monado Buster. You know what? Yeah, sure I am. I am appreciative of Monado Buster because that filled up... Oh, Shulk. Oh, Shulk, your health. Oh, no. No, let's... yeah. Get the chain link. Get the chain link. And yeah. There we go! And now... Bam, baby, let's go! Hell yeah! Almost 100,000 damage! God, I love Melia! Melia is such a goddess when it comes to chain attacks. She really is so good with chain attacks. Her talent art. If you can fill up her talent art with all of those elements, oh boy, is she a menace of mass destruction when it comes to chain attacks. I love Melia! If it wasn't obvious enough. Now, you know, I gotta know. What's our Collectopedia looking like? Not bad. Let me fill this in really quick. Muscle up 4. I'll take it. Beautiful. And with that, let's head on back to Junks to take care of Fiora. It looks like some quests are starting to open up now, which is nice.
How are you?
How did it go? Did you find the unit? We did! Also, where'd Fiora go? I just not realized.
I think we found it. Is this the piezoelectric unit?
Yes, that's it. Well done.
Leonarda, will Fiora be okay now?
She'll be fine. It will just take me a little time to reconfigure and install the unit. Leave it to me. You get some rest.
But...
Shulk, do you want her to see you looking exhausted when she wakes up?
You're right. I'll try and get some rest. Thank you for everything you're doing.
By the way...
Yes?
The chief says he wants to speak with you. I think it's about Egil.
I'll go and see him. He wants Egil stopped. And so do we. But I need to sleep on it.
Good. You mustn't overburden yourself. We will help you in any way we can.
Thank you.
Fiora's gonna be okay. That's a relief. And next time on Xenoblade Chronicles, we're gonna go talk to Egil to see what exactly he wants to speak to us about. And until then, I will see you all later. Goodbye!